Hello friends, welcome back. In last video, we people have seen the concept of descriptive research. Now we are going to see the subdivisions of descriptive research. Friends, as I told you in the last video, the concept of descriptive research is what? We are going to elaborate the concept of research in a descriptive manner. So that we people have seen so many things. Basically, this survey is conducted by using different inquiries to get the result. Similarly, we go for to understand the present position of an organization. After that, we people have seen post facto research, and we people have seen the variables also which are used in this descriptive type of research. So it is the time to see how this research is conducted and what are the subdivisions of conducting this kind of research. So as far as descriptive research is concerned, there are certain subdivisions which come under the category of descriptive research, and those are survey research. As I told you, whatever research we conduct by using survey or surveys is coming under this category of descriptive research. Second one, the case study. We go for cases or case studies also. This is another type of method of conducting descriptive research, and that can be done by using case study. Case study means what? If you take an example of any organization, any person, any institution as a part of your study, and we go for the research. For example, if you go for a study of any organization, now you are going to do so many research in upcoming days. Suppose you people have selected only one organization for your study, it becomes case study. Then correlational study. Correlational study, let me tell you what is this correlational study. First of all, correlational means what? There is a relation which is depend upon each other, and that is called what? Correlational study. So this kind of study also is a part of what? Descriptive research. And the last one, comparative study. So here we are going to compare between two different organizations, and it becomes comparative study. So comparative means what? We are going to compare between two organizations by using some parameters or some criteria. So this is what it is called, what? Comparative study. So these are the four subdivisions come under the category of descriptive research, and those are, once again I highlight them, and you people have to understand, you people have to remember them. So these are the four subdivisions. First one is survey research, that is based on some surveys, and for survey we go with the questionnaire. Second one, the case study, we take an organization for the purpose of study and it becomes case study. Then correlational study, it is based on some two different variables and parameters and criteria, and we try to correlate between them, we try to associate between them. And the last one, comparative study. Here we go for the comparison of two different organizations, and on the basis of that comparison we make our results under the category of what? Descriptive research. Moving on to the next type of research that we are going to discuss in today's video, that is analytical research. Basically, this kind of research is based on some analysis. There is one analysis, and on the basis of that analysis we go for the research. So the concept of analytical research is not new for you all. We also do some sort of analysis. Whenever you look at some person, you start analyzing that particular person. When you see a new person, for example, if you get a new teacher, so you start analyzing that teacher. What is he, how he looks, how he walks, how he talks, what sort of knowledge he has, whether he's going to satisfy our needs or not, whether he is going to satisfy through his knowledge to this particular subject or not. That you start when you look at a person or look at a new teacher. Similarly, it is based, or this type of research called analytical research is based on some analysis, and this is what this research is named as analytical research. I'm going to tell you what we do in this type of analytical research. Basically, this type of research involves in-depth study and evaluation of available information in an attempt to explain complex phenomena. Look at this, what we are going to do. As I told you, it is based on some analysis. So here we go for, or this kind of research involves in-depth study and evaluation of available information. See, this study is based on available information, and here what we are going to do, we are going to do the in-depth study of that particular information, and at the same time we are going to explain whatever complex things are there in that research. So basically, as far as some complex things are concerned, this kind of research is undertaken. And one more thing that I'm going to tell you through this particular slide, that is, whenever we go for analytical research, it means we go for in-depth study of the concept, in-depth study of that particular organization. So what researcher has to do in this case of type of analytical research, the researcher has to use facts or information already available and analyze these to make a critical evaluation of the material. So see, what he, as a researcher, suppose you are a researcher and you people have taken this type for your research purpose, and that is analytical research. So what is expected? What is expected from the researcher? What is expected from you? For example, as a researcher, you are a researcher. Okay, you are going to do your research, means what? You are a researcher. So in case of researcher, in this kind of type of research of in this type of research, that is analytical research, what is expected from the researcher? Researcher has to use facts. Facts means what? Figures and statistical data and the information available, which is already available, and analyze that particular information. So see, what researcher has to go for? First of all, researcher has to collect facts, figures and information which is already available about that particular concept. Moving on to the next one, if it is collected, after the collection of information, what he has to go for? He has to analyze the information, facts and figures. For what that information is analyzed? Information is analyzed to make a critical evaluation of a material or of the material. So whatever information is there, if you want to analyze that particular information, then you have to collect the facts and figures. After that, you people have to go for the analysis, and analysis is basically made for critical evaluation of the material. So whatever material is available, if you want to go for the critical evaluation of that material, then analysis is required. And how the analysis is done? Analysis is done on the basis of facts and figures and information which is already available. So my dear students, let me tell you before going to conclude this video, analytical research is nothing but what? It is based on some facts and figures and information which is already available. Then we go for analysis of that particular information which is collected, and we go for some critical evaluation, we go for critical observations, we go for critical findings of that particular material. So this is analytical research. I hope you people have understood the concept of analytical research without any doubt. Moving on to the next one, what are the sub areas which are covered under the category of analytical research? There are certain subdivisions of analytical research that we are going to highlight, that we are going to focus in this next and another part of video. Look at this analytical type of research is conducted for different reasons, different purposes. One of the purpose of those purposes is historical research. Mostly we go for historical research. Historical research are made by different researchers, and this is a topic which is taken by most of the researchers for their research study purpose. Historical research means what? Which is based on some historical information, historical things. For example, if you take an example, if you are going to make a research on the fight conducted, or the fight which was very famous, that was Panipat fight, so that is called historical research. Another one is what? Philosophical research. Most of the research is also called as philosophical research. When you want to conduct your research in the field of philosophy, it becomes philosophical research. Then if you want to go for different types of reviews, that is also called as review research. Mostly we people go to movie on the basis of reviews given by so many critics. So that is also called as review research. And the last one, which is there under this category of analytical research, research synthesis, meta-analysis, that is analysis of review already published. So see, research synthesis means what? when we go for analysis of already done research. Suppose I have done one research, and if you want to go for those things again, if you are going to find out something new from my research, it becomes research synthesis. So what is the concept of research synthesis? Once again I repeat, suppose somebody has done one research, somebody has written some reviews, and if you want to review them again, it becomes research synthesis. So these are the subdivisions which are there under the category of analytical research. Today we have seen one more type of research in this video, that is analytical research. We have seen the concept of analytical research in a detailed manner, and we have seen subdivisions of analytical research in a detailed manner. I hope you all have understood thoroughly. If there is any question, you can ask me your question by using Google Classroom. I request you all to join Google Classroom as early as possible, so that we can have some interaction. Friends, here I conclude with this analytical research. Till then, stay tuned, stay connected. Thank you.